Welcome to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Pisces Tarot Experience. I am Mimi Lightseer, and I am thrilled to have you here for this wonderful time. Over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And oh, child, we about to get into somebody's business. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Good morning to my friends who are on the graveyard shift, my guppies who are returning, my friends who are watching behind the scenes on TikTok this morning. Good morning, y'all. Good evening to our international family. No matter where you are welcomed here. If you are new to the Pisces Tarot Experience, go ahead and put a star in the chat. If you are a returning guest, go ahead and put a fish in the chat. We love to recognize our new and our returning friends. So if you are a guppy, go ahead and put your fish in the chat at this time. Now, good morning and welcome. Today's agenda consists of a energy cleanse, which is a brief meditation and sound bowl cleansing. Some divine insights, which could be either a download or an earworm. And today I got an earworm, okay? Energy reading, okay? We'll go over some insights and some observations. And lastly, I will confirm everything that I told you using tarot cards and wind this up with some closing thoughts. Now, if you are ready to get into this reading, I need you to go ahead and put that little scrub daddy, your favorite cleansing emoji. Go ahead and put in your favorite cleansing emoji in the chat, because when I tell you, ooh, look at these bags, y'all. Let me put these glasses on. When I tell you, child, I know we about to get into somebody's business, okay? I know we about to get into somebody's business. And if you're ready to get into it, I need y'all to go ahead and put those scrub cleaning emojis in the chat so we can go ahead and get into it. Shall we? Here we go. Before we move forward, it's important for us to just level set and take a minute to ground ourselves. A simple way for us to do this is just by cleansing our energy through breath work and sound. We're going to take a deep breath in, hold it for a couple of seconds, and exhale slowly. The intent behind all of this is that within each inhale, we invite clarity and balance, but also with each exhale, we release any tensions or distractions, okay? We're going to do this 3 times. All right, so here we go. All right. Now let's cleanse up any stagnant energy and just reset, right? And bring us into alignment with where we are here right now, as well as to bring us into presence, right? Which is important because you can't hear what I'm telling you if you're not ready to receive, right? So here we go. Mumu says she done. All right, y'all. Oh, let me do this the right way. Divine Spirit, you are welcome in this place today. Come and give us clear and precise messages for the people who are here, the people who will watch this in the future. Give us clear and precise messages with translation through me. Amen, 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 amen. All right, y'all. If y'all ready to get into some fun, safe, but honest interaction, I need y'all to remember that this is a safe space. Nobody judging you, boo. We all been a fool in love, and today just may be your turn. So if y'all ready to get into this, I want to ask for you to go ahead and find those cooking emojis and put those cooking emojis in the chat. Because I'm telling you, baby, we about to cook. We about to cook. I'm about to cook. I already know I'm about to cook. So if you're ready to get into these divine insights, go ahead and put those cooking emojis in the chat, and let's go ahead and get into this reading, shall we? Here we go. Each moment, I always take a day to reflect upon the immediate energies that Spirit is sharing with me, whether it be through a divine earworm or a message. And today, I heard two things simultaneously. The one thing was that love covers all. Like love, don't underestimate the power of love. And I know for some of y'all like, what? Let me tell you. I think that we live in a society where we limit what love looks like. And here's why. Human love is very conditional. I love you up until X, right? I'll love you through until X, right? And if you think about it, if that weren't the case, there would be no such thing as separation or divorce, right? But the reality is self-love comes into play, right? And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't know where specifically in the Bible we are told to self-love. And I made an observation the other day, and I haven't shared this with nobody else, but I was doing my Bible study and I just had this thought, which is, when you think about the trials and the tribulations of the stories of the people who are being told in the Bible, it never talked about their feelings nor their emotions. Their feelings and emotions was assumed. Okay? Let me cook. We know Jesus got angry. We know that he cried out for help on the cross as he was being crucified. We know that he would do things, i.e., tear up the temple. But nothing talked about his feelings nor the feelings of anybody else in the Bible, right? For example, the woman who was caught in the act of adultery and she was about to be stoned to death, right? Now, Jesus was there, but he wasn't listening to that. He heard what they had to say, but he wasn't paying attention to it. He didn't even go ahead and bring up what he could have said, you know? But here's the thing. Imagine the frights that woman must have experienced, knowing that she got caught in the act of adultery. First of all, they didn't even seek to prosecute the man she was caught with. They didn't even, you understand? First of all, we don't even know if she got caught with a man or a woman. We just know she got caught in the act of adultery, meaning she was not with her partner. Okay? But they never said how she felt. They never said it. They never talked about the relief aspect of it. They only talked about the relief of a blessing was from the one guy. He was a part of 10 lepers that got healed, and he was the only one that came back. The rest of them went on about their business, right? So nobody's talking about feelings and emotions when it comes to love, right? Now, other than people are sad, they're grieving, that's all it said. But it didn't really elaborate further on what they were thinking, how they were feeling. Grief, grief can be, because if you're grieving, it could be assumed that you're crying, right? So I say all of this to say, love, we have to be intentional about who we love and how we love them and how love shows up for us. But we also have to be intentional about how we allow our love to show up for other people. And the reality is, even though this may be unfavorable, love has a limit because we're not supernatural beings. It's only so much we can take. It's only so much we can take. And if we sit here and say love covers all, love is forgiving, love is patient, love is kind, love is it doesn't brag, it doesn't boast, it's not envious, right? The only person who has that kind of love is a divine love. Because in this human body, everybody has a threshold for what they can and cannot tolerate. That's why people leave. That's why people move on with their lives. That's where people say, oh, you did the unforgivable, right? Because you hit the capacity of what they can accept and tolerate. And as I was thinking about this, guess what song dropped into my spirit? Guess what song dropped into my spirit? It came from 1998. You may know him if you're young as Uncle Charlie. But back then, he was an addict. So he was not the Uncle Charlie you know now. Okay? But the group was called the Gap Band. And the song is called Yearning for Your Love. Now, I don't know about you, but I used to skate to this. Okay? And the song goes, the time has come for us to stop messing around. Because don't you know I like having you around in my life. So many times I wanted to hold you so near. I wanted to say I love you softly in your ear. Oh, baby, don't keep running. My heart is yearning for your love because my heart is yearning for your love. Now, y'all probably saying, Mimi, what in the world did you just have? What did you just say? And what does that have to do with this song? It appears to me somebody has hit the threshold for what they're willing to accept and tolerate in their relationship. And what they're saying is, you cannot keep playing with me anymore. I thought I could love you unconditionally, but I have hit the capacity of what I'm able to accept and tolerate in this relationship. And this person is saying, I have reached my capacity. Now, listen, Linda, listen. If y'all are ready to get into this reading, I need you to find those coffee cups, tea kettles, something of the nature, because somebody is going to need a drink about this. Okay? Somebody has hit the capacity for what they can accept and tolerate in this relationship. Somebody has hit they hit their boiling point. So if y'all ready to get into it, I need y'all to find your coffee cups, tea kettles, wine glasses, whatever that look like for you, because it's time for us to get into this energy reading, shall we? All right, y'all, listen. When understanding energy, it's important to understand that the universe speaks to us in an abundance of ways, okay? So it is super important for us to take these insights and to think about it, because we need to know what's going on here, right? We need to know what's going on, right? Now, here we go. What is the overall energy reading for today, Spirit? What is the overall energy reading? I just hear, can't keep running. You can't keep running. Somebody is running. Somebody is running. And the question is, why are they running? Somebody has hit their maximum capacity for this. And the question is, why are you running? You cannot keep running. You cannot keep running. Someone is avoiding being emotionally vulnerable. Somebody is avoiding having to tell the truth. Somebody is avoiding a lot right now. And you cannot keep running. You cannot keep making an excuse for what you're doing. I have hit capacity. I have hit the threshold. I have hit it. I have hit it. I've hit it. Y'all know how when we get upset, we say, I am fed up to here. That's what's happening. We fed up to here. All right. So the overall energy reading for today is a burst of magic. A burst of magic. Now, I don't know if this is particularly true or not, but I was told that a lotus grows in mud. Okay? And I probably should do better research on that. But if you look at this card, y'all see that silhouette back there? Y'all see that? It's the shape of a female here in the back, in the smoke. This is definitely something that somebody has thought a lot about. They want to do better, but I don't think that they particularly know how to do better, right? This person is stuck in their own head, in their own ways, in their own mind. Okay? They're stuck and they can't get out of their own head. They're wanting more. They're desiring more. All of these different things, but they can't figure out just how. Why? Now, what is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they don't care deeply. I feel like they definitely care deeply. The problem is that they're just not in a space to where they can open up. They're not in a space where they can trust themselves with this, right? Now, when we talk about the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey, what is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? My heart is yearning for your love. Even though I can't sing, but that's what we are this morning, all right? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So this is about change. This is about change. This is about transition. This is about them getting the confidence and the courage to go after the things that they want, which is probably why we have the burst of magic here with this silhouette, with those stars back there. I feel strongly like this person is trying to manifest this person. Okay? That's what this is about. Trying to manifest this person. It's like you have the person that you want. And that's the thing, right? Sometimes people do get scared because they have everything in front of them and they're like, oh my God, this is too much like right. This is too perfect, right? But the reality is you can't keep running. You cannot keep running. Now, what are some messages that the guides from the hidden realm want to share with us? The guides from the hidden realm. Another chance to be. Reclamation, second chances, rebirth, and emotional healing. Okay, another chance to be. There's going to be a conversation that is being had here that is going to facilitate this. And I know you're probably asking, where and why am I coming with this assertion about this conversation? First of all, my ear is ringing. My left ear is ringing. The other part of it is that with this change here, we got the color blue. Blue is associated with your throat chakra, okay? And speaking the truth. So I definitely feel like this person has come to the point of where they know they can no longer sit around and do nothing. They cannot keep running. The other person is like, I have hit my threshold. I have hit my threshold. I have hit my capacity. All right. Now, what are the mermaids saying here? What are the mermaids saying here? What are the undercurrents? The necessary has to occur. Sirens call. Follow the call of your heart and let its melody guide you to your true purpose. Is that not what I was just saying? Is that not a perfect summation of what I was just saying? They no longer can sit around and do nothing. They can no longer ignore the call. They can no longer pretend that this is not what they want. They have been lying to themselves. Okay? What Mariah Carey say? I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself. Listen, it's not that they didn't want you. It's not that they don't want you. They are afraid of what this means because of the severity of what this means. Remember I told y'all. I said there is a threshold in human love for what we can accept and tolerate. You have reached capacity with said endeavors. But when you have a divine love, love is patient, love is kind, it does not brag, it doesn't boast, it isn't envious. It's not arrogant, it's not proud. Only a divine love can manifest like that. Okay? Where you can forgive any and everything. But the human love, the three, child, we like, you got one more time. You got one more time to play in my face. Okay? You got one more time. Now, this person has been working to manifest a healthier version of this relationship, but they feel stuck. They feel stagnant. They feel like they cannot proceed to move forward. And the question is why? The question is why? And I definitely feel like this is a fear-based response as well. Now, how is this showing up for us in our daily lives? How is this showing up for us in our daily lives, Spirit? How is this showing up for us in our daily lives? You know, this person is trying to figure out why they keep hitting this brick wall in their lives. They're trying to figure out why they continue to find themselves getting stuck and frustrated. Okay? They're trying to figure out why they keep getting stuck and frustrated. They keep being brought to the same place in their lives because they cannot keep running. Keep running. Keep on running. Can't do it. All right, here we go. The decision has been made. Study. Okay, study. This person is possibly working, doing a lot of research and self-help right now at this time, trying to better understand themselves so that they can try to come forward. They may be doing a lot of research right now, understanding like what is the blocker, what is the impediment, what is the hindrance, right? Now, what's crazy is that this person definitely knows that the minute that they stop, there is an internal fight going on. And that's really what this is about. It's an internal fight going on. And they know that the moment that they stop fighting for what they truly want is the moment that they will lose out. So this is like an internal conflict, right? I don't know if this person is single and is just afraid of marriage or afraid of commitment in that capacity, but it definitely feels like there is a struggle, a power struggle with having their freedom and having to be responsible for somebody else's feelings, okay? And it's not that this person doesn't value you. They care deeply about you, but it is a power struggle over, do I want to undertake and be responsible for this person's feelings all the time? Or do I just want to be responsible for their feelings when I'm with them? You understand? But they have been prolonging this for so long that now Spirit is like, you can't keep running. You can't keep playing games. You can't keep being in and out. They are hitting their threshold of your foolishness. And at this point, it's foolishness. You have asked me for what you want. I have given you what you wanted. It manifested in your life. You have it, and you over here playing games. Keep running in and out. You can't keep running in and out. You know how sometimes, well, I don't know, because these mamas ain't the same mamas we used to have. But when I was growing up, you know how you used to go outside and then it'd be hot and you go in the house and it's cool. You go in and out. Your grandma be like, look, now you can't keep coming in and out of my house. That's how this feels. You cannot keep coming in and out of this person's life. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. All right. So what is the overall soul whisper for today? What is the overall soul whisper? What is the overall soul whisper for today? Worthy. How ironic. Worthy. Okay? This is about them learning that they are worthy and deserving of love. They are worthy and deserving of love. This feels like almost like a childhood wound. This feels like somebody, whether that is you or this person, they deal with childhood trauma of abandonment issues. And that's part of the reason why they won't fully commit to whatever this is. They want to, they have a deep desire to, they appreciate it. They love the connection for what it is, but it's a sense of worthiness, that is. So let's see. Worthy. Your mistakes of yesterday do not define who you are today. Okay? As humans, we move through periods of low self-worth. It is easy to believe that you are not worthy, that you do not possess enough skill or knowledge that someone is more deserving. The reality is that worth can neither be given nor can it be stripped away. Self-worth does not come naturally. Some effort is required in order to see positive results. Perfection is an illusion. Every human is fallible and capable of making errors in judgment. Acknowledge and accept your shortcomings as they do not detract from your overall worth. Your worth is neither your actions nor is it your achievements. It is who you are at your core, meaning it is who you are at your heart, in your soul, where your morals, your values, and your beliefs are. That determines your worthiness. Okay? As vulnerable as the day is, you first drew in your first breath. Never allow another to dictate your worth or to allow you to believe that you are anything less than absolute worth. So this is about being admirable, feeling as though you are enough, having self-esteem and self-love. This is about you overcoming loathing, contempt, self-hatred, and malcontent. This is about the base chakra today, okay, which is your root chakra, all right? Now, though the lifespan of the ladybird is relatively short, she makes most of her life allowing her beauty to shine for all to see, never doubting her worthiness. Okay, so that's the type of ladybug that we have here today. All right. Now, each and every facet of me, even not so shiny ones, bear witness to the person I am today. Okay. Somebody is struggling with the evolution of who they are. They're fighting worthiness, which is why they're running from this connection. This is why they're running from this connection. They're having difficulty with understanding that they are worthy. They like what you have to offer. They're not really dealing with a whole bunch of other people. But the reality is that they scared. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, it is so important for you to understand what your wounds are and how you're being triggered. Okay? Not only how you are being triggered, but you also need to understand how you trigger other people. Because then you will start to understand the psychology behind all of this. And you won't be thrown off left base when your person starts to say and do things that don't make sense to you. They are withdrawing from you, not because they don't love you. They are withdrawing from you because they are frightened, they're afraid. And their nonsense is affecting the opposite person in this connection who's hit the threshold and is up to here with it. And they're like, you cannot keep running in and out of my life. You got to make a decision and stand on business. Either you're going to come in and be here, or you're going to leave and don't ever come back. And that, my friends, is the decision point that we are about to talk about today. All right? As we shift to more personal insights and shift our energies to the potential parties that are involved, please remember to focus on what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? Remember, I do my readings. Now, that's funny. This just fell out with the ladybug on it. I do my readings for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, all right? So, here we go. You cannot keep running in and out of my life. What is the overall? Give me some insights. Give me some insights, Spirit. All right. Somebody may have a pet here. Either they're loving on their pets or they need to be getting a pet. Somebody needs some type of emotional support. And I feel like the person that we're talking about that's having these emotional challenges, I feel like they're the person who has the pet. And I feel like they have a dog. And I feel like they love on this dog a whole lot. Okay? Like they treat the dog better than they treat you. I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody specific that this may be applying to. What is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea? You cannot keep running in and out of my life. Whew. I have hit the threshold. I have hit capacity. Now it's out of hand. It's an out of hand situation. You've been taking my kindness for weakness. I've been taking you back. I've been loving you through this. And now you over here doing this mess to me. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We at that point where you gonna F around and find out. Y'all know what that feel like when a woman's fed up? When a woman is fed up? I'm gonna say that again. When a woman is fed up. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay? Moving. Whoop. Just as I said that, the moving card comes out. All right? Moving. Somebody's moving. I have reached capacity. I can no longer sit around, accept, and tolerate your shenanigans. You can't make up your mind if you want to be here or not. You can't make up your mind. You cannot keep running in and out of my life. Period. All right, y'all. What is the news? What is the news? What is the news? When a Woman's Fed Up, that was written by R. Kelly. The song Whisper. Oh, look, Fed Up just came out. Told you. Over it, not having it, frustrated. They have reached the capacity. They're not going to keep asking you. They're not going to keep begging. They're not going to keep playing with you. They're not going to keep doing this with you. They have given you ample runway to get your life together. They have asked you to go to counseling. They have asked you to go to get therapy. They've recommended all of these books and tips and tricks and all this stuff like that to try to help you, which is why this person is over here studying. Like they trying to help you. They don't want to give up on you, but it comes down to the fact of the matter is they've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into you, and they have reached capacity. They have hit the top. It's almost like this. Let me give you this analogy. Y'all see my coffee here? Y'all see my coffee comes up to here, about right here, right now, right? Now, if I were to fill this up to the top, what starts to happen? It starts to spill over. Okay? Now, if this was a tea kettle and the water started boiling, it starts to spiral. So the problem is that this person has given you everything that they possibly can give you. They've reached capacity. They have taken all that they can take from this. And they are telling you, it's time for y'all to stop messing around. That's what the song says. The time has come for us to stop messing around. Because don't you know that I like having you around in my life? So many times I want to hold you oh so near. I want to say to you, I love you softly in your ear. Oh, baby, please don't keep running. My heart is running for you, yearning for you. Like, you can't keep running. You cannot keep running. You don't get the right to keep coming in and out of my life. Now, what lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? Okay. Bugaboo. All right. Bugaboo. Interesting. What's the true emotion here? I feel immediately when I saw that and I said, what I gathered is that this person likes clingy people. Like they're clingy. But then if you try to cling to them, they feel like you're suffocating them. They feel like you're intruding upon their space. You understand? Now, what's the true emotion here? They want to know that they got you. They want to know that you're like into them. You're interested, right? They want that. They want that. But then when they get it, it's like, I don't want that. You need to take a step back. Give me 50 feet. You in my personal space. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up right with that. Now, what is the true emotion behind all of this? What is the true emotion behind all of this? My heart is that came out yesterday. Is yearning for your love. Dun, 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 dun. My heart is yearning for your love. Dun, 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 dun. Rejected. Somebody is being rejected. Okay? I no longer accept you doing these things to me. I am no longer tolerating you doing these things to me. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? Toxic love, drama, addictions, love-hate relationship. That's definitely this person dealing with this wound, right? I just said it. I literally just said it. They want you to be around them all the time. But then when you come around them and you give them that level of energy that they keep asking for and they keep on demanding, when you give that to them, then they like, ooh, like what?
Bombacat.
Like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. This is where I've hit the threshold of your shenanigans. If you've ever been in a relationship with somebody and you know that you've hit the threshold, you've hit the maximum capacity, can you put down in the chat, I have reached capacity? I have reached capacity. I just want you to write, I've reached capacity down in the chat. Now, what is the true crime here? What is the true crime here? I keep hearing, keep running. Uh-oh, card fell out. Keep on running. That's too many. Okay? Part of the reason why they may be giving you hot and cold energy is because they don't have their life together. They don't have their finances together. They may have a lot of debt. They have a lot of debt. They may have a lot of expenses, a lot of bills. So I'm also picking up that this person may feel like they cannot afford you the life that you really want because they feel like they don't have enough, right? So that's part of it. Part of it is with this trauma bond, part of it is they have an image in their minds of what they want in a relationship, like how they want their relationship to look like. But then it's like they also have that self-doubt of like that negative self-talk, like I can't give them that. You know, they think about you wanting those finer things in life. Like, for example, if y'all talk about dreams and aspirations, and if your dream is to have a 3,000 square foot house in a certain part of town, they over here like, I can't do that. But they haven't even tried. You understand? Like they haven't even tried. So like, how you know what you can't do? But see, men think like that. They think like that. They want everything to be ready when that's not how life is. Y'all don't understand. A lot of these people are codependent on two incomes. Y'all ever drive past some of these houses and you wonder how some people can afford it? You think about it this way. If your rent at your apartment is $2,500 and they rented that apartment is $2,500, y'all can either find a mortgage that's within $2,500 a month and save money, or y'all can put y'all two at 25 and 25 together and have a $5,000 a month mortgage. But I wouldn't recommend reaching out to capacity like that. But my point is, life is more affordable than you think about it. You know? So, what is the yin and the yang? What is the yin and the yang here? Illusions, confusion, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, and fantasy. All right? So they're not seeing clearly. They're confused. What is keeping this relationship from moving forward? What is blocking this relationship? What is blocking this relationship, Spirit? What is blocking this relationship? Again, I really feel like this person struggles with worthiness. They don't see themselves as being ready. They like being ready enough just to date because dating comes with no responsibilities. But when you start talking about these long-term things such as marriage, such as the next level, getting serious, being engaged, all that stuff, that's where they start to panic. I'm telling y'all, that is where they start to panic. Vulnerable. Okay? You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open up your heart and heal in yourself. Okay? So they're having difficulties with being vulnerable. They don't feel like it's safe for them to be able to open up and be honest. And the thing is, the type of person that you are the type of person where it's like, that's it. You worried about some debt? We all got debt. We can come up with a plan of action to get rid of this debt. But they're not thinking like that at all. You understand what I'm saying? The point is that they're shouldering a lot. That's that trauma bond. Well, it's not even a trauma bond. It's a trauma wound for them. They deal with the abandonment trauma wound, which means they feel like everything is 100% reliant upon them to get things done. They do that as a method to overcompensate for the fact that they have anxiety of the fact that people are going to leave them. They feel like they have to take care of everything. So they're not seeing this as a partnership. They're seeing this as, I am shouldering the responsibility of taking care of my person, instead of seeing this as a partnership. You understand? And because they're unable to see this as a partnership, they keep saying, I'm not ready. So that's why they're giving you the in and out energy. But the person who's on the recipient end of this is like, I have reached capacity. I no longer can accept nor tolerate you being indecisive. This is that internal struggle that I spoke about earlier. Is there love here in this relationship? Is there any love here in this relationship? Is there any love in this relationship? Whoa. What are you waiting for? Let's do this. That had already fallen out. What are you waiting for? Let's do this. Didn't I tell y'all? It's that energy of, it's time for us to stop messing around. Okay? So person A, I definitely feel is dealing with illusions and confusion. They're not seeing clearly. They're dealing with addictions and fantasies of escapism. Okay? They are afraid that you are going to reject them. Okay? They are afraid that you are going to reject them. If you found out exactly who they were, they feel like you're going to reject them. They really enjoy things being convoluted and complicated right now. They like the drama. They like the addictions. Okay? They like the back and forth. That makes them feel special. Didn't I just tell you that they love it when you clingy to them? But then when you get too clingy to them, like, oh, you too much in my space. This is about vulnerability. They want you around for as long as you can keep them around, or they can be kept around. But the moment you infiltrate their personal space, let's say, for example, this is them, this is their space. This is you. You see that? The moment, well, I should say, this is them, this is them. You get what I'm saying. But the moment, good morning, the moment you infiltrate into their personal space, whoa, you too much in my space. That's why we saying you can't keep running back and forth in my life. Now, person B is like fed up. They sick and tired of being sick and tired. They over it. They tired of it. They not having it. I have reached capacity. They're like, what are you waiting for? Let's do this. Stop playing games with me. You can't keep running in and out of my life. But because they don't want that. They're like, you know what? I'm moving on. I'm moving on with my life. If I need to get me another pet to take up some of that excess of energy that I've had from being around you, that's what I'm going to do. And now they're feeling like person A is turning into a bugaboo because they don't want to leave us alone. They didn't think that you was going to walk away because you've been so forgiving and so loyal and so genuine all these time. And now, baby, now you have reached capacity. Ooh, child, who business is this? If y'all ready to get into this business, I need y'all to put y'all magnifying glasses up. Put your magnifying glasses up. Because it's time for us to zoom in. We listen. We don't judge. But baby, guess what we sure do? We sure get into it. Don't we? We get into the business. We about to be messy just a little bit. Figure out whose business this is. But somebody got to overcome denying themselves what they've always wanted. If y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to put those magnifying glasses up because it is time for us to investigate whose business is this. Whose business is this, Spirit? Remember, I read for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right? Now, the foundational energy here of who we could be talking about is for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Person A is coming in as a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They are coming in as the Four of Cups in reverse. This is sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, checking in for alignment. Okay? Which is what we've been talking about. They are going to be forced to come to the conclusion. They are going to be forced to come to awareness that they have got to change. You're going to get another chance to fix this, and you need to be ready to answer the call. If you are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and or dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, can you go ahead and put those Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or either water signs? Put a water sign in the chat. Put a water sign in the chat. If you are and or are dealing with somebody with those Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, can you put a water sign in the chat? Now, person B. Person B is coming in as an earth sign, okay? Coming in as an earth sign. So if you are, or if they are, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, can you put the earth sign in the chat for me? They're coming in as the Seven of Pentacles upright. This is long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, suitable results, and investment. Doesn't that summarize what I told you the energy is here? You got one person who is in a mental fog and can't figure out they left from they right. And then you have, on the other hand, a person who's been focused and been dedicated and been loyal and been true, who's been in it to win it, and you have made them reach capacity. They have reached capacity. That's my imitation of Cat Williams, okay? Now, baby, y'all know what I always tell you, right? Water nourishes the earth. You cannot have an earth without water. The earth is 70% water. 70% water. Okay? You can't have one without the other. Okay? Now, baby, if y'all ready to get into this reading, I need you to put those coffee cups in the chat because, baby, this feel like this about to get real good, all right? If y'all ready to figure out what is going on with our earth and water signs today, let's go ahead and put those coffee cups in the chat. Put your coffee cups in the chat and let's get to it, shall we? Here we go. All right, y'all. Here we go. Whew. You can't keep running. You can't keep running. Person A definitely does feel like masculine energy to me. Person A definitely does feel like masculine energy. This is masculine energy. This feels like feminine energy. But of course, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. The energy could be interchangeable for you, right? Depending on where you fall. All right, here we go. I keep on dropping cards. What's that about? You can't keep running in and out of my life. That's what I keep on hearing. The time has come for us to stop messing around. Somebody is giving an ultimatum. They like, look here. Look at here. You cannot keep coming and running in and out of my house. You cannot keep coming and running in and out of my life. Like, this is unmanageable. This is unsustainable. I don't know if you're going to come and you don't know if you're going to come in. But you got to stop playing these games and stop playing them with me today. I have reached capacity. I have reached capacity. If you are the person that is frustrated and fed up in this relationship, can you just write down in the chat, I have reached capacity? I have reached capacity. That is probably going to be the name of this reading. I have reached capacity, even though it's from the water sign perspective. All right, here we go. Person A is coming in right now as the hangman. This speaks to them feeling as though they are making an immature decision. This is where they are getting in the weeds of vacillating back and forth to understand what to do. Again, they like you. They like you a lot. They want to be with you. They think the world of you. But when it comes to giving you that emotional commitment like they need to give you, it's just like,
goodbye.
You understand? They want to be with you. They want to be around you. You are what makes them grow. You are what makes them thrive. You are the one who gives them life and energy. I just told y'all. Water and earth go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. But for some reason or another, every time it comes down to you dealing with this person, and it comes time to put your feelings on the line, put your feelings on the table, they always get afraid and they take that step back like, and it is because of this trauma wound of abandonment. They are afraid to be let down. They are afraid to be hurt. They are afraid that if you get too close to them, you may not like them anymore. But the reality is the other person is in this to win it. They're in this to be here. They got the long term in mind. That's why they're like, you can't keep playing around. You cannot keep playing around with me. Now, for Earth, the Earth signs here, they're tired of being strung along. They are tired of feeling like they are being strung along. They feel like you over here playing in their face, like you wasting a good time. Okay? They feel like they tired of wasting a good time. And they have come to the conclusion that I'm not going to keep on allowing you to come in and out of my life playing games with me, wasting my good time. Baby, they have reached capacity. It's exactly what I said. They have reached it. They're like, I don't know what you know about me, but you done lost your mother loving mind. If you thought, you understand? If you are experiencing this energy, can y'all tell me which side of the coin fits you most? Are you the one that's feeling like you're being impulsive? If you feel like you're being impulsive, can you put the red heart in the chat? And if you feel like you're tired of things just being at a standstill, can you put a black heart in the chat? If you feel as though you are being impulsive, put the red heart in the chat. And if you feel like you're tired of being at a standstill, put the black heart in the chat. Because I definitely feel like this is where things are going to become very toxic. And let me know whose side are you resonating with most. Okay? I'm seeing some black hearts. People tired of being delayed. People tired of waiting. Oh, I find this so cute. We got somebody in here spamming. Not on my time, not on my watch, ma'am. You cannot come in here and defraud my people. Goodbye. You cannot do that on my time. Go get your own platform, sweetheart. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of black hearts. Now, what is most favorable about this situation is this Page of Wands. When you guys come together, you guys have magical experiences. It's explosive. This is why this person constantly wants you to be around them. You ignite a fire in them like never before. It's explosive. Y'all come together, you have chemistry, you have connection, you have communication, you have compatibility. It's everything that you wanted in a relationship. Remember in the beginning of this reading, I said, this person has manifested you. And y'all probably say, how you know that, Mimi? Because look at this. There is a feminine energy silhouette here. They have prayed and asked for you. And I really feel like this person knew you prior to now. I feel as though this person knew you prior to now. I feel strongly as though this person had their eyes set on you and they waited. I don't feel like this was like a lucky draw. I feel like they were in a space and in a period of time where they were able to get to know you. And it was like, you know what? I really like that girl. Or I really like that guy. I would love to be this other person's somebody. Right? That's the energy here, okay? So it is very explosive here. Very explosive. Now, let me ask you this. Have you received the signs that this is like one of those like relationship? Like what are the signs that you have seen that is telling you this is my person? This is my person. Like, what signs have you seen? Like, what feelings are you experiencing that you like, you know what? This is my boo. This is like my person. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know that. And I think this is what makes it so disappointing that things are not being progressive. Because it's like, how can everything be all of this and beyond, and then we're not moving forward? Now, the consequence here is the energy piece. Okay? This is the problem. Okay? You're not giving or getting the reciprocation that you thought that you should be getting from this relationship. This goes back to you cannot keep running. If everything is all so good, if everything is all so wonderful, if everything is all so magnificent, why do you keep trying to run in and out of my life? Why do you keep being hot and cold? You want me to be close to you, and then when I get close to you, you want to pull back. How does that work? How does that work? You keep saying you want somebody that's going to be loyal, supportive, down like 4 flat tires. And then when this person comes and they do these things, you want to pull back. How does that work? Oh, it doesn't. This person is asking for you to open up your heart, but then when it's time for them to open up theirs,
denied.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And let me ask you this. If you are continuing, because there is a frustration here. Let's be clear. There is a very clear frustration here. If you were to continue down this path and you didn't put your foot down, I have to ask, do you think that this person would willingly change their mind? Do you really think this person will willingly change their mind? If you didn't change your tune, if you didn't say, you cannot continue to run in and out of my life, you cannot continue to play these games with me, do you really think that this person would willingly change their mind? I'm going to tell you. I don't think so. What is this trying to teach you? Well, for my water signs, as well as my earth signs, the reality is when you pray for something and you ask for something and you want to manifest it, you got to believe it's for you and that it's yours, right? You got to believe that. And I definitely feel like this is about this person fearing what they've asked for. And the reason why I keep going back to this is because I feel strongly this is pertaining to next steps. And I'm saying that because we have two major arcanas here, which means this is pointing to two major life decisions. This person is confused. This person is very confused. They want what they want, but then they don't want it when they get it. And how does that work? You cannot keep running in and out of somebody's life. What they're doing is manipulative. So let me explain to you. You come towards them, they come towards you. The minute that this stops being reciprocated and you take steps back, and they notice that your pattern starts changing, they think somebody else done got in the picture. Now here they come again, coming closer to you. They only doing that because they want to be disruptive to what they think you got going on. The reason why they want to be disruptive to what they think you got going on is because they know what you're worth. They know who you are. They recognize your worth. But then they don't think that they're worthy themselves of having what you are worth. That's the first piece. The second piece of this is that they don't feel like they're in a predicament where they can give you what they think that you are worth. They're struggling with thinking that you're going to reject them, that you're going to leave them once they find out that they can't afford the life that you dream about. And instead of having a conversation about it and realizing and recognizing that if y'all came together as a team to work on these things as a team, things would be a lot more manageable. But instead, they're working from this trauma wound of abandonment. They're working from a fear mindset of, if I show her my true self, she's not going to want this anymore. And they think that you're going to run. Damn! And what they're trying to teach you is, when you are being divinely orchestrated and divinely guided, You have to take that leap of faith. You have to go for it. You have to surrender. And just trust that it is going to work out for you. But they can't trust because they over here in the fog, not seeing clearly. Living a fantasy. Nobody is going to be 100% ready ever. Nobody. Even if you are the wealthiest man on earth, life will give you some other lemons that you're going to have to make lemonade from. Okay? You will have to. But for this, you got to have hope and trust in the fact that life is going to give you some good things. And this is where we are. Life has brought this person into you. Okay? The universe has given you this person. And you playing in their face. The question then becomes, is this a repeated pattern in your life? And the answer is yes, it is. It is. You know why it is? Because this person does not feel worthy. They don't feel worthy. And if they be honest and look back over all of their relationships, they have been doing this repeatedly. They have been self-sabotaging repeatedly. But this one is different. One is not like the other. One is not like the other. And the question is why? Why is it so hard for this person to let go of this? Well, because it is divinely orchestrated. What they need to do to heal? Child. I can't make this up. The only thing I can tell you is you can't keep running. You can't keep running. You cannot keep running. You are going to have to open up your heart. You're going to have to open up your mind. And you are going to have to pull through. You cannot continue to sit here and pretend, A, that you're getting younger. B, that this person's going to always be sitting around here waiting for you. And C, being irresponsible with the things that the universe has given you. God has given you this person. You've asked for this. And now that this person is here, you want to play games? What? You want to act confused? You had all this time to get your life together. Now you want to take a step back so that you can reflect. Now you want to take a step back because you know you're on the brink of losing. How does that work? How does that work? Listen. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that is in this picture, even though they've been here for the long haul, even though they've been wanting to be here, and they have this mentality of slow and steady wins the race, they're right, but they have reached capacity. They have reached capacity. They can no longer sit here and pretend like they're not wounded, like they're not hurt, like they're not bothered. You understand? What you need to do is come forward and be ready to work things out. Otherwise, you about to lose out on the best thing that ever happened to you, and you're not going to get the opportunity to fix it again. This is why we have the change here. This is why this is here. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You got to make a decision. This is why you get another chance to be. You're going to get a second chance for rebirth and emotional healing. But you got to answer the call. You cannot sit around here and act like you don't know what you got to do. Follow the call of your heart and let its melody guide you to your true purpose. Seriously. But a lot of this has to deal with you overcoming your wounds, your childhood traumas. Feeling like you got to do everything, like you can't trust and rely on anybody. And it's so untrue, because this person that you've been rocking with has proven their loyalty to you for so long. They have been proving their loyalty to you. But you don't get it. And the question is, why don't you get it? Why don't you get it? What feeling or emotion do you feel like you need to let go of right now in order for you to fully process and prepare yourself to move forward in this relationship? What feeling or emotion do you feel like you need to let go of right now in order for you to truly process and be able to move on? I would like to know. Put that in the chat. This is all rooted in fear. Everything that we're talking about is rooted in fear. And there's definitely an internal conflict here. There is definitely internal conflict present here. I got a card that's flipped over. I saw it. There is definitely internal conflict here. So, what is going to happen? They feel like they're making an immature decision and feel like they're being irrational. You feel like this ain't moving fast enough. What's about to happen here? Oh. Child. Well, with this Knight of Cups here, baby, somebody gonna start looking at you sideways. And I feel like it's definitely about to be this earth sign. I definitely feel like this earth sign is like, what are we doing? What are we waiting on? Well, you make a decision. It's like you sitting at a green light. Okay? This feels like you sitting at a green light. And the question is, why are you not driving? You understand? Why are you sitting here acting as if you're so confused? If you don't know what you need to be doing, if you don't know where you need, listen. This person here It's looking at you sideways, which is why they're like, you cannot keep running in and out of my life. Make a decision, shit or get off the pot. That's really where we are. That's really where we are. And this is why they're moving on. They can't keep doing this. I'd rather go get me a pet and sit at home and be the cat lady or a dog lady or whatever their choice is. But again, it's their choice. And they're like, I cannot do this anymore. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I can do this anymore because I can't. Y'all see how all this emotional energy is coming out here? The moment that this earth sign starts to tell this water sign, I can't do this no more, it's going to be the moment that this person really comes to the conclusion. If I don't get my together and get it together right now, I'm about to lose. And this was where this becomes a toxic push-pull situation. This is also where this relationship gets to be that, oh, I'm going to keep coming around you because I don't want nobody else to get you. But I also recognize I'm not ready for you either. I don't want you in that capacity, but I don't want nobody else to have you.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Okay? How does this become fair to anybody else? How does this become fair to anybody else? You are in your mental confusion and I'm supposed to be there with you? Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I'm clear about where I need to be, if I am clear about what I want from you, what is stopping you from being clear about what it is that you want from me and where you need to be with me? What is stopping you? This is all about fear. You understand? It's not because they can't. They can. They're just afraid. They're afraid that they're going to fail. And I feel like there is a male figure that they look up to who disappointed them as a child. That this is where this root comes from. It feels as though there is a male figure that may have left at a young age, or either a mother or somebody made this situation like worse. That's where I feel like they are referencing in this trauma, that abandonment. I'm not going to be good enough. I'm not going to have enough. So I'd rather put some space here than to offer my best self to someone and grow with them. You understand? That's crazy. That's nuts. That's where the decision is going to be made. Okay? That's where this decision is going to be made. Either you're going to be in or you're going to be out. But you cannot keep running back and forth inside of my life. If you want this, what are we waiting for? Let's do it. But if you're not ready for it, stop wasting my good, precious time and let me go. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Make a decision, okay? Either you gonna go or you gonna get off the pot. It's that simple. And now we got the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands. Let me tell you something, sugar. Let me tell you, baby. This person is not going to like the fact that you are talking about moving around and getting you somebody else. Okay? They're not going to like that. That's going to make them be very compulsive. This is going to make them feel very frustrated. This is going to be the kick that they need to get off of there, you know what, to make a decision to do something different. They are not going to like the fact that you are out here positioning yourself to see and to meet other people.
What do you mean by that?
And even though they're walking around here acting like they don't feel nothing, they're not bothered, they're not crushed, they really are. Because that's where this foundational energy is coming in, with this self-awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, and withdrawing. They're going back to their little private corners where they can feel safe so that they can go do their research. Why am I acting like this? What can I be doing differently? What is triggering me? What is causing me to feel this adverse feeling that I feel? Why do I feel like I want to move on with my life with this person, but I'm scared? Again, I said it in the beginning of this reading. They're going to therapy. They're reading self-help books. See, you think, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you think they don't care because they're not calling you. They're not texting you. They popping up every Friday night to keep you from going out on Friday night. But they not doing nothing else. They calling you every weekend trying to see what you doing. But they not coming around. You know why? Because they don't want nobody else to get you. They really afraid that you about to move on. And you think that they don't have any feelings. You think they don't have no emotions because you done moved on. You done went back to your little living quarters. You done got your stuff about their house. You done went and got your new pet. You positioning yourself in places where you can meet some people. And you think they don't care. But that is what's driving them to get themselves together. Because, baby, trust me, they not sleeping at night. They are not sleeping at night thinking about you. They are like, and let me tell you this. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is driving by your house at night too. I don't care if you live in a gated community. I don't care if you live in an apartment. They know how they can drive by and see if you at home or somebody at your house. Okay? They know. We talking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They can get very compulsive when they want to get compulsive. They can get very indignant about some stuff when they want to be. Okay? And I am telling you, don't be surprised that they pop up on you. Oh, you at home, huh?
What's that? What's that?
And you over here like, what? What are you doing here? Why are you popping up at my house unannounced? You understand? Now, they are really working on themselves so that they can open up and be a little bit more vulnerable with you. But this is what's making this situation a little bit toxic. Okay, so let's be honest. This is what's making this relationship become a little bit toxic. But they're doing all of this with the intent of coming towards you with an offer. Like I said, this is about them working on them to get through their skit so that they can come forward and be intentional with you. That's what that's about. That's what it's about. It's about becoming intentional. You think they don't care. You think they made the decision to let you walk away. But no. You think they full of skit. You think that they was just about wasting your time and pulling your strings. Okay? You think that. That's the water sign. I said earth sign and I misspoke. It's the water sign that's popping up. Yeah, it's the water sign that's popping up. But the reality is that they had to come to the conclusion that it's time to do better. They understand that time is up. Time is up. You no longer can play both sides. You cannot keep running in and out of my life. Either we gonna do this or no. But I am fed up. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is fed up. They sick of you. They sick of you. You come around, you can make their day real good. Or you come around, you can make their day real bad.
Child. Anyway, so
I'm telling you that this person is about to miss out on the biggest blessing they have ever been given if they don't get themselves together and get it together quickly as in now. All right? So let's go ahead and listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, sugar. Don't be over here thinking that you got magical powers, okay? Like you could just go and be with them in a moment and you think that, you know, the Naked Olympics is going to fix everything. Because it ain't. It ain't.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Okay? Now let's get ready to get into these closing thoughts and figure out what's the final outcome. Because it definitely feels like there will be another opportunity for y'all to get this together. But I feel like this will be the last time. This will absolutely be the last time. So now that this person has put you on notice that you cannot keep running in and out of my life, you're going to have to make a decision. And you're going to have to stand 10 toes down on business about said decision. It was something about this time that made it different. It was something about this time that made it different. And they didn't hear it before, but this time they heard it. This time they heard it. So if y'all ready to get into this final outcome and potential of that, I need you to put the notebook emoji or get your paper and pen emoji and put that down, because we finna close this out and figure out what's gonna happen here. Because I feel like they have had the wake-up call that they have to learn how to heal their inner childhood wounds, but also understand that they're worthy of love. And they have to be kind and patient with themselves. Here we go. Now, when we talk about potential outcome, I say potential because I can't predict free will. All I can do is tell you what I see. That's all I can tell you. Is what I see. I think that this person recognizes that they have issues. I think they're finally going to be open to going to counseling and to getting some type of therapy and working through this. I really feel like that. I feel like this person recognizes just how much you mean to them, that they realize that their shortcomings in that area is going to cost them the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay? And I feel like they're not going to be here for it. I feel like they're like, what? I came this close. I'm about to let this person go? I'm about to lose out on the best thing that ever happened to me? And the answer is yes. You are. That's where understanding, you know, that book that we've been talking about, The Inner Workings of Relationships, the link is going to be linked in the description box. Post this video. But this is why it's important. Like we all like to sit up here and forget that relationships is a form of psychology. You got to understand. Everybody's got wounds. Everybody's got scars. This is life. Nobody has the red carpet in life. So it's imperative that you understand for you where your wounds are, right? So you can understand how you need to heal, how to take care of yourself. Because you cannot ask somebody else to come into your life and to take care of you. And you don't even know where or how you hurt. And then you want to keep being offended because they keep hurting you by stabbing you in a wound that they don't even know exists. If we want better, healthier, vibrant relationships, we got to be committed to healing. Period. You got to make a commitment every day to heal and get better and talk about those difficult things. You got to talk about vulnerabilities. And in this relationship, there should be an environment of psychological safety to where you can talk about the things that are making you feel vulnerable and insecure. And there not be any judgment. Your partner should be able to tell you the ugliest things about themselves. And that conversation should be free of judgment. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but let's be honest. If you had an accident where you had mistakenly thought that you had to pass gas and it was something else, and you tell your partner about that, even though you embarrassed, y'all should laugh about that together. And not only do you laugh about it together, but they be like, come on, baby, let me help you clean up. See, that's real love. But that's where the human side of love becomes conditional. Because y'all be like, oh, hell no. No, you keep living life. And it's going to come a time where you're going to need somebody to either help you get clean or you're going to have to clean somebody else up. That's real love. That's divine love. That's mature love. So, we got the 8 of Cups here. You making a decision to move on is going to catch them off guard. They are going to be so alarmed by this. That's going to be the fire that they need to understand that ain't nobody playing games with them anymore. Either you're in or you're out. Period. They didn't think that you were going to be that forward, that frank. Y'all know how people talk all the time? Y'all know how people say things that they don't really mean? I'm going to get me another man. Well, no, this time, that person meant it. They said, if it's for me, it will be for me. If it's for me, it will be for me. And I'm not going to sit around here and pretend for not another day that I've been happy in this situation with you, juggling me back and forth like a pimp. By blood. Not relation. Okay? Not okay. Now, I feel like once you have started to withdraw from them, this person's going to come in being a romantic person. They going to go out their way, making reservations for you, taking you places, doing things. They're going to do all of that stuff for you. They're going to do all of this stuff for you because they know that they have messed up. They're going to open up their heart with all of these emotions, all of these feelings. They're going to start coming forward and telling you, I was just scared. For real. And you're going to be like, what?
Shut up. That is so stupid.
You understand? But you're going to have to put yourself in that person's shoes to understand that they really were fearful of this. They are going to have to put together all the energy and knowing that they're ready to nurture this. They're ready to grow. They're ready to evolve. They're ready to be their best selves. But this really came down to a sense of worthiness. They did not feel like they were worthy. They didn't feel like they were capable. They didn't feel like they could do this. But when they realized the risk was losing you permanently, they was just like, now, wait a minute now.
Oh, hell no.
That's my boo. Ain't nobody finna get that. Ain't nobody finna just pull up on me and take what I got. That sent them into a state of panic.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
And that's where they had to go back. They had to withdraw. They had to sit back and reflect and to really think about the things that they have been going through. They had to come to the conclusion. Either I'm going to choose to do the thing that I'm afraid of, or I'm going to choose to have to walk away from somebody that I care about. Y'all got to learn how to do hard things, y'all. Life is hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard. Ain't nothing easy in life. Choose your hard. But if you don't choose wisely, somebody else is going to make a choice for you. I tell y'all all the time, you get one shot to win the game. You can make somebody foul you to buy more time. You can have them to check you in right here. This the play that you run all the time in practice. But guess what? If you miss, that's it. Even if you made the shot seconds before, if you don't do it again, it's over. And we need to start being mindful of that. Stop wasting people's time. Stop playing games with their feelings and their emotions. Stop acting like we're teenagers. Everybody's got trauma. Everybody's got issues. Everybody got things that make them feel uncomfortable that they're working through or either ignoring. But a mature person is going to work through. So trying to come in with these excuses for why you scared is not going to suffice.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula? If you said yes to any of these things, I don't care. And to keep it a bean, no one cares.
Okay? It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to be mature. Choose your hard. The hardest thing you can do is let the person, the best thing that ever happened to you, walk away from you. And you lose the love of your life, which is hard, and never recover from it. Or you can choose to be with the person that you love and face your shadows with them and don't cut them out. And here we go with this King of Pentacles. So that tells me this person's going to choose that they're going to be like, you know what? I want to do this. I want to put in the work. I want to work hard. I want to face my shadows. I want to do this with you. Because I don't like me without you. I don't like me without you. It is really about you and what you want to do. That's what it's about. It's about you deciding what is going to work for you. But you're going to have to choose your heart. Now, angels, what words of advice do you have for the people who are in this reading when it comes to this water sign and this earth sign, the people that this message aligns with? What messages do you have for the people who this message resonates with? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So we spoke about this earlier. I'm going to put it down here so y'all can see it. We spoke about this earlier. What are some of the fears and the reasons why this person is withholding? Why this person is choosing not to move forward? Well, it's because they're afraid. Remember, I told you this goes back to their trauma wound of abandonment. And them feeling like they have to do everything on their own. Okay? That's what this is about. That's what this is about. Instead of them coming to you and saying, you know what, I'm a little bit fearful of this, and being vulnerable, which is what we talked about, they keep running, thinking they have to shoulder all of this on their own, and they don't. Let your partner help you. Let your partner help you. Romeo and Juliet, what messages do you have for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who are dealing with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? I told y'all this person about to be a bugaboo. When I told y'all they about to be a bugaboo, I ain't lying. They about to be a bugaboo. They gonna come in towards you, want to do everything. You gonna be like, what now? Like, they gonna be coming in with all the bells and the whistles because they gonna be afraid to lose you. It's a misunderstanding, misinformation, miscommunication, misinterpretation, ineffective communication. You think that they don't care, which is what I said here. But really, they're really going to work on themselves. They are really going to take a step back to reflect on the things that are important to them. And once they take that step back to reflect, they're going to come to the conclusion, I cannot risk missing out on the best thing that ever happened to me.
My wife.
Okay? That's where we are. They're going to get another chance to do this right. They are. But in order for them to get said chance, they're going to have to be willing to move forward and to grow and to evolve. Become a better person. Do something different. You can't keep on apologizing without there being any changed behavior. Nobody cares about all that other stuff. It's about a changed behavior. Do something different. And don't just do it long enough to get my attention. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You know? Now, what are some naked truth? What is the naked truth about this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is dealing with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I love your swag. You're the total package. I'm telling you, this person really admires you for who you are. That's why they're not going to let you go. That's why they're not going to let you go. And if you've been here for the past 2 hours, you see how we've circled back to what I said in the very beginning of this reading? This is what it is. This person cares. They're afraid of themselves. They're afraid of their own shadow. It's not you. That's what makes it toxic. Because they don't know how to open up. It's not you. It's a them problem. And they really need to get third-party help with this. For real, for real. Third-party help. Now, what are some thoughts that this water sign may have towards this earth sign? What are some thoughts that this water sign may have towards this earth sign? I wish I could take back what I said. I wish I could take back what I said. So they may have said they didn't care. They may have acted like they didn't care, but that's not the truth. What are some thoughts that this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may have towards this water sign? Oh, no, now is not the time. No, now is not the time. That's interesting. No, now is not the time. Why that? Why that? Why is that card there? No, this is not the time. Oop. I wonder if you're enjoying more life without me. So I feel like with that thought, they're trying to teach you a lesson. They're finally teaching you a lesson, finally trying to get you to come to the conclusion that you cannot keep doing this anymore. So they put space here intentionally, not to sabotage, but to force you to wake up and realize that you've been over here playing games with them. And they're tired of playing games with you right back. They're tired of playing games with you. And they want you to be clear. They want you to be honest. They want you to be sincere. That's why they're doing that. So they're not, that's what that is. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is letting you sweat. They are letting you sweat right now. Baby, they are letting you sweat. They don't care what you're talking about. They don't care about how you talking about it. Like, they want you to sweat right now. They want you to sweat right now. They want you to see if you're going to be happy without them. All right. What is some shadow work that this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio needs to work on right now? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Isolation. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. This is about loneliness. This is about solitude and alienation. So when you're taking this step back, they want to know how that's working for you. But when you take the step back, you're going to reflect and you're going to identify all of your fears and the things that you need to work on overcoming. That's why you need to take that step back. Now, for this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what shadow work should they be working on right now? Avoidance. Face your fear. For avoidance is a temporary refuge. So evasion, neglect, and denial. Okay? So they need to stop trying to avoid it. Which is very interesting. Because I feel like that avoidance is speaking to the fact that you kept taking them back and you kept accepting them and you kept trying to love them through this. You have reached capacity. You have reached capacity. I have hit the top of here. I no longer can accept and tolerate this stupid stuff. That's why they're trying to prove a point. All of this is a misunderstanding, that's for sure. But it's more so about this person being fed up. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. They're tired of giving you the benefit of the doubt, only for you to keep on playing these games. Spirit, when can we expect for things to turn around in this relationship? When can we expect for things to turn around in this relationship? Couple of weeks. Within the next couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing some forward movement with this person. But let me tell y'all, I'm going to preface this and say this. We are coming upon Mercury as well as Venus retrograde. So be very careful about any forward movement that you try to take between now and April 15th. Okay? Be very careful about any of the forward movement that you try to take with this person between now and mid-April. And I'm saying that because we have both Mercury and Venus going in retrograde. Venus deals with relationships. Mercury deals with communication. So don't do anything within the next couple of weeks when it comes to this. If you're taking a break, taking a step back, take your step back now. Give yourself about a month to regroup. A month or two. Like that couple of weeks. Not like 2 or 3, like we normally think when you say a couple. We mean give yourself some space. Let this retrograde pass over. Mars just went direct. Okay? So let these other planets go direct and get back where they need to be so that you can have the best possible outcome for this relationship. All right? Now, for those of you who are resonating with today's message, how does this potential outcome align with what you want to have happen? Is this what you want? Do y'all really want to be with this person? Or are y'all really just like, I've reached capacity? You can't keep running in and out of my life. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know. Because I'm curious. You gonna stay or no? Is you gonna stay or no? That's what I want to know. Is you gonna stay or no? All right? So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into the Pisces Tarot Experience. If you have enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mimi Lightseer. Remember, your business is my business, child, and we about to get into this business. More importantly, we have a lot more content coming your way, so make sure that you become a friend of the channel. Hit that like button and subscribe, all right? Now, remember that these readings are always here whenever you need it, okay? So you can bookmark today's link and be able to come back to it and replay it at any time. I love hearing from you, so make sure that you do put your comments in the section below and let everybody know what resonated with you or what didn't resonate with you, right? But remember, these are general collective readings, so I can't give you personal insight because I don't know you personally. This is a general reading, right? But if you would like to do a personal reading with me, I am booking at PiSeasTarot.com through my website. I do have some space and availability if that's something of interest to you, so don't hesitate to reach out. I want to give a huge thank you to all of our new guppies and our new subscribers and folks that have joined and participated in today's chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Remember, everyone is fighting a battle that you cannot see. So be kind, be patient, and be gentle with others as well as you are with yourself. How people treat you isn't your business, but how you respond is. Leave a little bit of love everywhere you go today. And until I see you next time, I want y'all to be blessed and have a good day. Bye-bye.